You ever hear about that crazy experiment where scientists locked 10 people in separate rooms? No phones, no books, no music, nothing. Just a chair, 4 walls, and a single button. And if you press that button, you get a little electric shock. That's it. 3 long hours, complete silence, no entertainment, no distraction. And here's the insane part. 6 out of 10 ended up pressing that button, not because they were forced to, but because they were bored out of their minds. Think about that. People would literally choose pain over boredom. Now hold on to that thought, because that little story says something deep about human nature. We crave emotions. We crave feelings, highs, lows, tension, relief. It's not always about love or fun or even excitement. It's about feeling something. That's the part people miss when they talk about attraction. You've probably seen 1,000 videos about how to be the bad boy or be confident with women. Everyone says the same thing. Have confidence, act mysterious, don't be too nice, walk like you own the world. But very few tell you the truth behind it, the real psychology of why that confident, slightly rough around the edges guy stands out. And I'm here to tell you that truth. See, for a long time, I thought being nice was the key. I was polite, respectful, kind, the guy who'd step back to let others shine. I never fought for attention. I never wanted anyone to feel bad. But you know what that got me? Nothing. People thought I was fake. They said things like, bro, no one's that good. Because in today's world, kindness is mistaken for weakness and calmness for pretending. And it hit me. The world has grown so used to harshness that when you act nice, people assume you're hiding something. They think he's so sweet, maybe he just wants something. But when someone acts a little cold, a little distant, suddenly people say, wow, he's real. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. That's the twisted part of human psychology. We remember the good deeds of the bad ones and the mistakes of the good ones. When I realized that, it changed everything. I stopped trying so hard to be liked and started being honest even when it came off as blunt or rude. Because being real always beats being fake. You can't make everyone comfortable, and you're not supposed to. I still remember when the first heartbreak hit. I'd done everything right. Been loyal, caring, always available. And one day, she left. For a guy who, honestly, didn't treat her half as well. At first, I called her every name in the book. But over time, I started asking myself, why? Why do girls chase guys who seem careless? The answer blew my mind. It's not that women want pain or drama. It's that they crave emotions, the kind that make them feel alive. And sometimes, the nice guy gives them stability, but not energy. The rude guy gives them a roller coaster of emotions, anger, laughter, tension, excitement, and that becomes addictive. It's not about cruelty, it's about unpredictability. So here's the real talk. Women are drawn to men who trigger emotions. Whether that's through confidence, humor, or even setting boundaries, it ignites something inside them. It's not about being toxic, it's about not being too available. Because when you're too easy to get, people stop valuing you. When you act a little detached, something interesting happens. She starts wondering, why isn't he chasing me? That question turns into curiosity. That curiosity turns into attraction. And slowly, she starts chasing what she can't predict. It's not a trick, it's human nature. But listen carefully. There's a big difference between being respectfully assertive and being disrespectful. Never cross the line. Real strength is in control, not chaos. Set your boundaries. If you don't like something, say it calmly, but firmly. Don't accept everything just because you're afraid to lose someone. You'll lose yourself that way. You see, confidence and rudeness can look similar on the surface, but the intention behind them is what separates men from boys. Confidence comes from self-worth. Rudeness comes from insecurity. The magic is when you mix calm honesty with firm boundaries. That's the energy people can't resist. I learned it the hard way. For years, I said yes to everything. I thought that's what good guys did. Then I noticed how the more I said yes, the less people respected me. That's when I realized saying no doesn't make you rude, it makes you real. And ironically, when you stop trying to please everyone, that's when people start valuing you. Here's what most guys don't get. Attraction isn't built on comfort. It's built on challenge, curiosity, and respect. Nice guys often try to earn love by giving everything too fast, but people value what they earn, not what they're handed. You don't chase respect, you command it through your behavior. And here's the secret truth. When a woman sees that you're not desperate for approval, something happens inside her subconscious. She feels that you're strong enough to stand alone, and that makes her feel safe. Because strength, calmness, and control, they all whisper leadership. That's the same energy that makes people listen when you speak, that makes friends follow your advice, and that draws women in without you even trying. A lot of guys think playing hard to get means pretending not to care. That's not it. It's about actually having a life, having purpose, and showing that you don't revolve around anyone. You can like someone deeply and still not let them control your emotions. That's what keeps attraction alive. If she blocks you, walks away, or tests you, don't panic. Don't beg. Don't try to argue your worth. Just stay grounded. Because the minute she realizes she can control your emotions, attraction dies. She stops seeing you as the strong, stable anchor she admired. And no, it's not about being cold all the time. It's about being balanced. Laugh, joke, tease, have fun, but don't lose yourself trying to impress anyone. The best relationships start when both people respect each other, not when one tries to please the other all the time. I want every guy watching this to understand something important. You don't have to be toxic to be attractive. You just have to be real. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Let people walk out if they can't handle your honesty. Because when you know your worth, losing others doesn't scare you anymore. This mindset will help you beyond dating. It'll change your entire life. When you carry confidence and calmness, you become unstoppable. You walk differently. You speak differently. You attract opportunities, not just people. At the end of the day, I'm not telling you to stop being good. I'm saying, don't let being good make you weak. Let your kindness have teeth. Be kind, but don't let anyone misuse it. Be respectful, but never afraid to draw your lines. Because when you combine strength and warmth, you become rare, and rare always attracts. So yes, be a gentle rebel. Be calm, but unpredictable. Be kind, but mysterious. Be playful, but grounded. Let people earn your time. Let people wonder about you. Because the one thing that never gets old in human nature is curiosity. And trust me, when you master this balance, you won't be chasing anyone. You'll be leading, you'll be inspiring, and they'll follow willingly, not because you force them to, but because deep down, they'll feel what most people forget. Real strength doesn't scream. It's silent, steady, confident. So next time someone calls you mean for being honest, smile. You're not rude. You're real. You've just stopped letting fear run your life. And that's how you win. I hope this helped you in some way. I will meet you with another video soon.